games, the group stages here in these slower conditions. Hence, here's an opportunity to get used to these type of pitches, the pace, the weather, a lot more humid. Salman Mirza, left arm seamer, he's got the new ball. Hint of movement, but Nissanka leans into it. How about that? Outfield, very quick.
Opening boundary, and that was by no means a bad delivery. Shaping back in again, trying to go between bat and pad. Really a top cricket stroke, as you mentioned. Top of the bounce, nice positioning and timing. The outfield quicker than we were expecting.
He hits it into the pitch, that gets it to skid off. We're right in the middle, as you mentioned in the pitch report. 68-meter boundary. That'll be 4. Look at that go. So quick. A hint of width. Nissanka, the second boundary of the innings.
With the greasiness out there, the ball sliding off the bat face, going a bit finer than that third man was position. As you say, any width whatsoever, he throws those hands at it. He picks up a second boundary.
Third man very wide indeed. Had no chance. Get finer, says the captain. Upish, mid-off takes it. Kamil Mishara goes. That one looped. The noise off the bat was just not right.
That's right, Mirza's been impressive so far with his new ball. First over got a bit of swing, this time a little bit of pace, not quite timing it. Mishara looking to be aggressive. He's 0 off 2 before this. Hadn't got much strike, starved of strike, and this time trying to hit his first boundary. Only ends up holding out to mid-off. Straightforward catch taken by Salman. And there you go, simple catch, and that's the first one for Pakistan. Sri Lanka now 1 down. Mishara gone for none. 13 for 1.
Average of 25, a strike rate of 130. Sri Lankan fans, of course, like to see a little bit more consistency from Kusal Mendis. Oh, takes it on, square leg, underneath it. Oh! Mohammad Nawaz almost built it. Batul Nissanka's gone.
Oh, he tried to launch this one. You said how hard it is to play your strokes with confidence. Well, the wicket just holding up a bit, and Pakistan have got their second. Big wicket, Nissanka. No attempt to keep that down. Looking to pick it up on the onside. Good delivery, back of a length. Got underneath it, but the timing nowhere near the middle of the bat, and that was nowhere near the middle of the hand either the first time round. Ahmed Wasim Jr. gets his wicket. He's bowled well, but they're saying, what was that shot? Sri Lankan fans, they disappointed. That's a big player gone for them. Nissanka, he's gone for 12. Sri Lanka 50.
From this surface.
Nicely played. Nicely played. That will relieve the pressure. Short and wide. And Kusal Mendis was on top of it. Good evening, Amir, Sohail, and good evening to all.
Yeah, no matter what, and how the pitch is behaving, but as a batter, if you're feeling the pressure, you have to stay alert for such deliveries. And Mendes was. Seized and the opportunity from the boundary should relieve the pressure.
Well, at the moment, this time, that is a very good shot. Perfect length, and Dhananjay De Silva found the length to his liking, and that area is open. So that's a very good hit.
C-mark delivery from Fahim Ashraf first up. This is a stroke which do not associate with Dhananjay De Silva. He prefers hitting the ball towards the offside, but this time around went with the angle. Now to go about the job. Another slow one, but it was too short and good enough for Kusal Mendes to pick up another boundary.
See, what Fahim Ashraf has to be careful about is the length. If he's going to take pace off, that was short. Love the batter plenty of time. And yes, we've had a lot of rain here, but look how quick this outfield is. That is a tribute to the ground staff who's done a brilliant job. They have just made sure that this ground remained bone dry. And
That's close, that is close, and given. Has impacted the game straight away, Shadab.
well, if there was no bat, I don't think he should review it. He's thinking about it, but he's running out. Oh, he's gone for it. So let's see. That was...
TV umpire director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I have checked the feed. Fair delivery. Start with the front run, please. Waiting for ball tracker, Chamara. Ball tracker is coming. Original decision is out. Pitching in line. Impact in line. Wickets. Umpire's call. Go back to on-field umpire Chamara, please. Chamara, you can stay with your original out decision.
Turned out to be an umpire's call, but it was very straightforward. If there was no bat, that looked dead. Kusal Mendes thought it could have been a feather, but not to be this time. Out for 14, Sri Lanka 37 for 3. The Sri Lanka T20 eyes, but in as a player, hasn't had a great run in the recent past, but take nothing away from him as a player. Very, very talented left-handed batter, can bring a surprise. And he's up against a right arm leg spinner.
To make it straight away was an inside edge. He's been given. Not reading the googly on that occasion, Dhananjaya De Silva. Inside edge and a good catch behind the stumps.
I wonder what's going on here. There was some confusion because the umpire said not out. He didn't think it was out, but then Dhananjaya De Silva started walking. It was quite apparent and obvious that the wrong had taken the inside edge. So let's see, this is confirmation. Definite wrong un, looking to drive, yes. Under edge. Almost getting stuck in the midriff, but doesn't matter. He's held on to it. He's surprised. And now, a first a no and then a yes. Sri Lanka losing wickets close to each other. Dhananjaya De Silva out for 10. It's 38 for 4.
He's picked that up and he's got hold of it. You could just tell by the sound of ball on bat. Got right underneath that, planted that foot to the pitch of the ball and launched it properly.
Launching it, as you said, is a beautiful stroke. This is a good matchup for the batting side. Left-hander, left arm orthodox with the turn, and this is the matchup they want to do a lot more often, this batting partnership. Try and get a partnership of some stature, get themselves a launching pad for those last 5 overs.
Down the wicket, and he finds the man in, tips it over the boundary. Saib Zada Farhan there would have been third for Shadab. He was in good position to take that. Eventually, just helps it on its way.
As he was taking his hands towards the ball, he was looking over his shoulder. In a way, he knew that boundary rope was right behind him, but the batter would have had his heart in his mouth at this stage, and they're just trying to rebuild.
I just felt there was a sound there. Oh, has he? Oh, he's walking. You're right about that. There was a sound, and suddenly very subdued celebration. Srilanka takes the walk. They've lost 5 now. Trying to hit one down to mid-wicket on a ball turning away. Just have a look.
Top spinner. Big heave onto the onside, a slight edge, slight defection, and another good take by Khan. Big appeal, here's a celebration. A smile. The batsman walks past him, he's gone. He walks off just as Sri Lanka started fighting back. Sri Lanka's out. He's gone for 18. Sri Lanka 72 for 5.
Hit well, down the ground. Hasaranga gets a boundary for Sri Lanka after 16 balls.
Yeah, they need a few of this. Yes, we do know that half of the side is out, but Sri Lanka can't afford to play dot balls. They need to be a little bit more proactive, go after the bowling when it's offered, just like that. And that's his strength. And one thing about Hasaranga, who used to be a predominant offside player, is now looking to pick more spots. That's a very good looking shot.
Hit well. He picked his spot so well, Lianagi. You hit the top of the field in the circle, definitely hitting a gap because no one behind.
This is really clever batting by Janit Lianage. Fast emerging as a must in the Sri Lanka white ball team. Look at how he keeps moving around the crease, just making Nawaz err in his length and pounces on it. Knew his spot all the time. Batting on off stump now, Lianage.
Flat and hard for more. Skids off the outfield.
Outstanding stuff. Outstanding stuff. Back-to-back boundaries. You were talking about 150. Sri Lanka need to go at about 8, 9, 10 runs and over from here. The last over gave 10. He's already got 8 of the first 2.
Yeah, they're looking at 160 now. But work got to be done here. Rebuild, we said earlier. Got to keep it going. 5 overs after this. Bit of momentum with the batting. That's safe. That's safe. It's running away again. 100 on the board for Sri Lanka. It's taken a while.
Well, this partnership, now 29 of 18, is critical because you spoke about the last 5 overs. If they can go on.
Useful edge. Fast outfield. Another 4. The runs are coming for Sri Lanka.
Well, they needed a big over to get this momentum going. They got 1, they got 10 in the last, now they got 15 here. Now this is perfect, this little phase for them. Doesn't matter how it came at this stage. There was a bit of grip and turn, but useful. Very, very useful in the context of the situation.
Bowled a little quicker from Nawaz too. That gave the pace the ball needed to run away. Hit well. Hasaranga is liking it down the ground.
Now the last 30 balls have brought 50 runs for Sri Lanka for 1 wicket. It's a very, very good space for them. Key moment of the game here. Yes, Sri Lanka lost 5 wickets quickly for 72, but the next phase, this partnership is making Sri Lanka really do well. The question is, can they finish off? Can they continue?
Hasaranga coming in ahead of Dasun Shanaka. With the wickets falling, he's hit that long off. Takes it nicely. Fakar Zaman had a lot to do. Judged it very nicely, and that's the end of that partnership.
Well, that's unfortunate. You could see what Hasaranga's intent was. He was looking to go more extra cover. It went down to long off, bowled slower, and look where he's aiming. He was going wider but found the fielder. But still, I think it's a good platform for Dasun Shanaka to try and express himself. But that's an important wicket for Pakistan. Hasaranga goes for 18 of 12. Sri Lanka, after a partnership of 38, are 100.
When you talk about playing this spin. Oh, this is nicely struck. It wasn't a quickish delivery from the left to wait for it and was able to time it so well. And then that placement.
And you know why I say that's been timed so well? Wasim Jr. is quick, but he was struggling to get to it, and it wasn't far away from him. Have a look at that. It was going away from him, but he is rapid. And the ball wins that race, was hit very hard by Shanaka.
He was paid. In the air again. But this time around, found the fielder. That's a big wicket for Pakistan.
Yep. For a moment, I thought he'll clear that fielder, Nawaz, at long on, but just landed right into his lap. Lianage, every time I said that when they're looking to use that long handle, they lose a wicket. And this was perfectly into the hands of that fielder long on. Nawaz didn't have to move much. And out goes wicket number 7 with Janit Lianage, getting valuable 40 to his name. 127 for 7. Gone. That's another wicket here. This time is Chamira who goes. Sri Lanka just not finding that accelerator. The foot on the pedal is missing and they're losing their wickets. 8 down now. 9 down, beg your pardon.
Yeah, with that angle, the option taken by the fast bowler Chamira wasn't the right one. You need a bit of room outside the off stump to be able to hit the ball over extra. He was cramped, no timing, none so ever. That's why he's walking back without contributing. It's 128 for 9.
Was given most of that bowling, also in the power play. So a different outlook to it. They're appealing for a caught behind, but a very delayed appeal from Wasim Jr. Salman just inquiring from the umpire. I think they've gone upstairs.
I think the umpire is confirming whether the ball has carried to the wicketkeeper or not. That is the query.
Give me the best angle for the catch, please. Firstly, I want to check whether it's touch. Give me the ultra edge, please. Yes, keep it roll through, please. Yes. Can you freeze it there, please? Can you freeze? Yes, keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through until he completed.
Well, he's walking off, and the television umpire has made his decision. It means that Sri Lanka have been wrapped up in 19.2 overs. It was a good catch taken. A faint inside edge was picked up by the bowler, and eventually
Suddenly with those last few wickets crumbling and next to nothing, I think they haven't really set Pakistan that challenging target that they would have loved to have had. But still, it's a funny game.
Absolutely right. Anything can happen in the evening. But Pakistan will take a lot of heart and take a lot of momentum from the end of that bowling innings into their batting, and they can have a really productive power play. Really can break the back of this run chase quite early on. You've got some good players, some experienced players as well, men in form. Nelba looking to put this game beyond Sri Lanka early on in this power play. They've got the likes of Chimera. Those are real fast bowlers to look out for. He's been a standout over the last year or so. Head and shoulders above any other fast bowler.
See, that's a comfort for Sri Lanka because the bowling resources, they've gone in with 4 frontline bowlers. You spoke about Shamira. Nuwan Tushara has had his moments. He's been very good. But take nothing away from the Pakistan openers. Saibzada Farhan, a strike rate of close to 130, average in the mid-20s, early days in his career. And then this man, Saim Ayobi's looked very good. He's had some wonderful times in the middle. Great strike rate, that average will get better. Just 23 years. So this is quite a potent opening partnership for Pakistan. But Sri Lanka will have to strike quickly, and this man, he's generally on his day, can be devastating. Nuwan Tushara, those numbers are impressive. 5 for 20 is best. Right, the countdown is on.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
And play is the call. One slip in. Nuwan Tushara, Sri Lanka. On the pads, that's not the line to bowl. You got short fine leg in the circle. That's easy pickings.
Striving for something early on. That one not quite shaping as much as the previous deliveries. Seem to keep angling in. And he's just off his executions, and it's costing him here now. This is becoming quite a big over to start for Pakistan. 8 off it already.
That went horribly wrong. Again, more runs. 4 more. That's not the line to bowl. Became a little bit easy. 12 without loss. Outside the leg stump. I'm just wondering, John, because the natural angle is outswing, whether he's searching for swing from that leg stump and eventually playing into the hands of the batter. Oh, good shot. Very good shot, I'll tell you. That's gone the distance. That is an excellent shot from Saim Ayub.
Tell you what, that's out of the top drawer. What a brilliant stroke. He's not happy with that shot as Sri Lankan coach, the coaching staff, Malinga. This is a glorious stroke. As you say, he's played from the crease. Wrist work, balance, the whole lot was included in that shot for 6. Absolutely brilliant.
In clusters. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. That time on the pads, working the angle. And he is looking good, Saim Ayub.
When you hear this name, Ayub, you hear about the hype and what he's got to offer. He's such a youngster. When he plays shots of this, it just oozes class. Look at that. Just the bat fell onto the ball there. Just such a beautiful piece of timing.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot that is. It hit the side screen on the full. That is a shot with authority. Again, pace off and hit with tremendous power.
Absolute beauty. He smoked this one. Almost like he knew it was coming. The slower delivery, he saw it. And he freed those arms up. Just enjoyed admiring his work. Lovely view of it, the left foot going out to the leg side a touch so he could free those arms up, and pure timing, 93 meters.
Short one. That's gone for 6 as well. Back to back. They are moving very, very quickly.
The other's gone for 18. There's still one delivery left. I was wondering when Tushara would think about using a back of a length or a shorter delivery. And he's tried everything, and he included that short delivery, and it's been dispatched. So he went very high, that's for sure. Went many a mile. Back-to-back 6s.
Yeah, great risk. Lot of power. Slip in. Just too short. That is too short. That's for timing, and that's for that length. But in the power plays, John, you're asking for trouble.
This pair has been clinical so far. I mean, great to watch his variation there. He never looks like he tries to hit the ball too hard. Ayub places the ball, classical technique and ball.
That's 4. The 50 is on the board. They're running away with it. Sri Lanka needed wickets, but they're leaking runs.
Yeah, a pretty slowish delivery, 108 kilometers on that. And Sahibzada Farhan was all over it. 5 boundaries and 3 sixes already. Yeah, just trying to bowl a leg cutter there. Minus this boundary, but Chamira has been pick of the ball. He's been amongst wickets by. He's lifted that high in the air. Has got less distance, more height. So it might be caught up with, yes.
But that's awareness as well. You may think it was a miss hit, but previous delivery, Midon was at long on. He came into the circle, and hence Farhan feels that's a free hit for him. No real risk in it. We all know if there's not runs, there are no runs on the board, Sikandar, it's not fair to judge a ball.
Match, so to speak. And it's picked up. That's his favourite zone. He favours that. It's this area where Saim Ayub scores runs and he gets yet another boundary.
Geez, they're playing some wonderful shots. Hasaranga loosening up. Well, he's not going to have many runs to bowl to. Because both openers, they really are playing wonderfully well. Tikshana.
Oh, he's missed it completely. That no-look shot has become a no-look wicket. Tikshana strikes. He's been rewarded for being consistently into the stumps, and this time beats all defenses. Pakistan lose their first.
A breather for Sri Lanka. Tikshana. Almost at 100. That deviates ever so slightly in towards the left-hander. The celebrations tell you the story of how the Sri Lankans are feeling at the moment. Saim Ayub's gone for 24, 59 for 1, Pakistan. Sridhar. Ball slightly towards that leg side. Roped in as Sri Lanka's fielding coach here. Leg by signals. Farhan not happy. Neither is Malingan. He wants runs given to him. Yeah, that's off the bat, but leg by signal by the umpire. That's why Farhan's not happy.
He's trying to elevate that over that short fine fielder. We still managed to get that boundary. Yeah, there was a lot of bat on that.
And maintenance.
Very prolific, Sahibzada Farhan. And he's started to ooze with confidence. But you have to laud Pakistani bowlers' performance. By packing up that innings for a poultry total, they have taken all the pressure off from the Pakistani batsmen, allowed them the freedom to come out and bat freely. Boundaries are flowing.
So you heard Raslan will make the point in the last over that Hasaranga will look to do different things to try and attack and get wickets, and that's exactly what we see here. He understands that wickets are important, so in the process you'll expect him to experiment, try to, as a nation. And there have been many situations that they had to face, including this one here, where Pakistan's hitting boundaries for fun, but Sri Lanka as a nation has always overcome.
Yeah, good footwork. Using depth of the crease on that occasion. Pakistani captain Salman Ali Agha. He has looked very positive from the onset.
Well, it's a little bit too easy at the moment. 40 of 63. No real threat from the Sri Lankan bowlers. Just making it easy for the pace or the opportunity to dismiss the batters. Oh no, this time it's taken in the deep. It was a friendly full toss. For a moment, Salman Ali Aga thought he had everything, but instead he only found the man at long on. And Sri Lanka has just got their second wicket.
It's a cruel game for some. You keep on bowling good deliveries without any luck, and then you bowl a long hop or juicy full toss, should I say, and you pick up a wicket. Funny old game this. And Hasaranga amongst wickets. Nicely judged catch. And it's the Pakistani captain who has to walk back after scoring 16 of 11, 94 for 2. Every delivery. There was a slow delivery outside the off stump, and that was thumped. Should be 3.
And what an innings it has been by Farhan. He's 850. Third in his last 5 innings, which talks of the quality this man brings into this Pakistan batting. Well, the umpires would... This time taken. Shanagan the catcher. Farhan goes. It is Dushmantha Chamira who strikes. And Sri Lanka have got a third wicket.
Yeah, it was Roshan who put mockers on Sahibzada Farhan. Commentators curse and he's walking back. Nevertheless, good contribution from him. 51 from 36 deliveries. No timing, no elevation. Just hold out. It's 101 for 3.
Out for 51, Farhan. It's 101 for 3. I think.
On Sahibzada Farhan. 24 matches to his name since he's made his return from the UAE. .51 for Sahibzada. Down the wicket and gone. He's completely missed that. And what do you know? You come into the attack and you've taken a wicket. First sign of aggression shown by Fakhar Zaman, but he was nowhere close to that. He was keeping low, and Kushal Mendes just collected around his ankles and just flicked the bails.
Really well taken. Just going past that leg stump, and he finished the job really well there. As I say, just trying to finish it here. Zaman. Really good work there, Dhananjaya. Second delivery, he walks past one. That's right. Well taken. Great work behind the stumps. Stumped by Mendes. Zaman's gone for 5. Pakistan 106 for 4.
Shadab Khan, the new batter in. He's making a comeback. It's June 25 in this T20 format. Wow, he made it look so easy. Very risky to be able to play that behind the square on the offside. Have a look at that shot again in the replay.
Shadab, he's had a good day. Ball in hand and now assured, punching it. Behind point, the quickest bowler on display for Sri Lanka this evening. Frustrating, down to 15 runs needed now. It off up in the ring. Chamira trying to strive to knock those stumps over. Shadab will get some opportunities to score here, that's no doubt about that.
Saw him coming down and dropped it short, but Shadab was equal to task. And he's played that nice and clean to mid-wicket for another boundary.
And he's seen enough here. Shadab, he doesn't want to hang around and take any more time than he needs to. Chamira saw him coming, dragged the length back and charged him and pulled him away very confidently, and really a terrific stroke. Just short of that boundary. So a big over here.
Yeah, it's gone through. That's another aspect. They'll revisit the fielding. Not the first time that the ball has gone to the field and has passed through.
Seems ever since power play in the first innings, they've been trying to play catch up in this game. Pakistan have been really good, kept taking wickets in their first innings, and now they got off to a very good start. They took the momentum towards the back end of that first innings that you mentioned, 4 wickets for not many, into their power play, and they really have never looked back. So all the Pakistan bowlers really performed admirably today. Big shot out to square leg, that should be it. 2 needed, they're coming back and safely home. So Usman doing the job, and a final stroke to get themselves over the line, and it's been a brilliant work and a great day to open this T20 series for Pakistan.
Yeah, Pakistan go 1 up in this 3-match series against Sri Lanka, winning this one. A strong win, comprehensive win by 6 wickets. First bowling Sri Lanka out inside 20 overs for 128, and then finishing the game off with 4 wickets, but rather 6 wickets in hand, and well, over 3 overs to spare. There are lots of things that they would probably revisit Sri Lanka, but Pakistan will feel happy.